Welcome inside the WB Mason Show Coaches Report on Hofstra.com. Stephanie Ruscio here with Hofstra Women's Lacrosse Head Coach Shannon Smith. Coach, how are you doing today?
Doing well, Stephanie. How are you?
I'm doing great now, Coach. First two CAA games of the season so far, Drexel and Delaware. Let's get to that Drexel game first. You had a 12-11 loss against Drexel, but your team fought really hard in that second half. What did you see in the loss?
Yeah, we got off to a really slow start in the first half, and Drexel was playing really well in the first half. They had a great game plan, and we talked at halftime and how we were just completely outworked, and we have a bunch of fighters on our team, and I think we really showed who we are and our character in the second half of that Drexel game, and we never really gave up, and we went out there and we worked hard, and we saw a lot of fight from the players and a lot of different things. I thought Alyssa Perla and Alexa Matera played really well for us and definitely turned the game around, and Becky Conto was finishing her shots for us. And we started winning some draw controls. Maddie Field started to make some saves for us, and then unfortunately we just came up a little bit too short, but that first half really did us in with the big 8-1 being down at the end of the first half.
Now you're talking about how a slow start in the first half. In the second half, you guys scored 10 goals. Do you think it was the talk at halftime that just got them going?
I just think it was more of less the kids really looking inside themselves. We talked about how we were outworked, and Drexel embarrassed us in the first half, and we talked about that, and I just think that it took a lot of pride in them, and our players on our team have a lot of pride and character in themselves, and as a unit too, as a team, and they were embarrassed, and they wanted to go out and prove themselves that that's not who they are and how they play.
Now the draw controls, they're getting better and better. Your team won them 16-9 in that Drexel game. What have you been seeing on that end of the field?
Yeah, just a lot of fight and hustle. Alyssa was, played really well, lights out in the second half against Drexel. Darcy and Rachel Gregory played really well, coming off the circle, and Alexa Matera and Carly Ancona came up with some big draw controls for us. And that's stuff that the fight that we're going to have to see going forward, especially this weekend.
So now, next you face Delaware. That was a 17-9 loss. What did you see in that game despite the loss?
Yeah, we got off to a slow start again. We dug ourselves in that 2-0 hole, but we were able to fight back and take a 4-2 lead. And unfortunately, there was 3 big goals that we had there, 8-meter opportunities that we didn't capitalize on, and that could have shifted that score 7-2. So just really learning how to play and put a team away maybe a little bit in the first half, but a lot of credit to Delaware. They fought extremely hard. And then the second half, we had a lot of opportunities as well to tie the game up, and just too many turnovers on the offensive side of the field that led to a lot of fast breaks for Delaware on our defensive side of the field. Out of their 17 goals, 10 of them were in transition. So, a lot of that was due to the turnovers we were having on our offensive side of the field, only having the ball down there for 5 or 10 seconds. So that's an area that we've been really focusing on and learning how to really value the lacrosse ball this week.
Now to get ready for the next couple of games, really tough couple of next games. Now you mentioned the slow starts. How do you work on trying to fix that so you can act like how you were playing in the second half but in the first half?
That's just stuff that we've been trying to work at practice. When we come out, just really treating it like a game and having to go straight into drills, having them think right away, having them to react quicker. And then at the end of the day, the players have to be ready themselves when they come out of the locker rooms. But we've been doing a couple of different things at practice to help with that, and we just have to get off to quick starts.
How do you feel Maddie Fields has been doing in the first 2 CAA games?
Yeah, Maddie, she's come up with some big saves for us, but then she's been facing a lot of point-blank saves, point-blank shots on her. Sometimes she comes up with those saves, and sometimes she doesn't. I just think that we have to do a better job protecting our goalie, and that starts with our offense protecting our defense as well, because like I said, a lot of times in Drexel and Delaware, we were facing a lot of man-up opportunities, man-down opportunities, but man-up for Delaware, and we have to do a better job protecting our goalie and our defense in those situations and valuing the lacrosse ball more.
Now, the next couple of games are really tough. The first one team you face is James Madison University, the next one is Towson, but they're both on your home field. How do you match up with them?
Yeah, both James Madison is very tough. They're physical, they're aggressive, they're very well coached. They're coming off a couple of big wins in our conference. They have a lot of different scoring weapons on their offensive side of the field. So we're really going to have to be able to handle our matchups, communicate on the defensive side of the field. But I think a lot of this is going to come down to outworking James Madison on Friday, wanting to come up with the draw controls. Draw controls are going to be huge in this game, and ground balls. And then offensively, we have to value the lacrosse ball and finish our shots. We cannot be having turnovers.
Good luck in your next couple of games, Coach.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching the WB Mason Show Coaches Report on GoHofstra.com.